It's time now for the best high school sports action from the WBCB Sports Network. Catch the best games from Bucks and Mercer County at WBCBSports.com and our Facebook page. Your home for high school sports is right here at WBCB 1490.
Hello and welcome to CVC High School Basketball on the WBCB Sports Network, where today we are live from Hamilton West High School as the 1-1 Hightstown Rams get set to face off against the 0-2 Hamilton West Hornets in an interdivision matchup. And a pleasant good evening to everyone alongside the Mercer County Hall of Famer Rich Fisher. My name's Jordan Hirsch. Fish, just the third game of the season for both of these two squads, who come in with a little different personnel. It's a lot of experience and a transfer as well for Hightstown. On the Hamilton West side, 8 out of their 12 players underclassmen, a very young, scrappy team looking to make waves in the CVC.
Yeah, very, very young. I mean, Hamilton's going to have one of those years where a lot of it's going to be measured by how much you improve from, quarter to quarter, game to game, things like that. But, just talking to Don DeLeo, high-fiving a guy eating a pie. Talking to Hightstown coach Don DeLeo, he says Hamilton, from scouting them, is they're better than people think that they're going to be. He said that they got a good, they're very scrappy, like you said. They're very tough, very scrappy, and he's really high on their sophomore, freshman, Nakai Bradshaw. And Bradshaw is having a nice year. He's averaging, I think, double figures. And they also have a sophomore, Sean Turner, averaging 15 a game and 13 assists. And Bradshaw's averaging 15 too. But they're young, and they just lost a 2-point game to West Windsor Plainsboro South, and a lot of times when you're young, you're right there on the precipice, but you got to learn how to win close games like that. I'm not really sure what it came down to, but Hightstown, on the other hand, they have a couple of pretty good guys back, Chase Deutsch and Jason Whitlock. Deutsch is a really good playmaking guard. He's averaging 13.5 a game. Junior Whitlock can do a little bit of everything. He's averaging 19 a game. And as you mentioned, the Rams have a sophomore that came in, Princeton Day transfer, Julian Davis. He's also a wing player. He can defend pretty well. They have another transfer, a 6'9" kid, Brett Carter from St. Thomas Aquinas. But he won't be in until January. He'll become eligible, so the Hornets don't have to worry about him tonight. When you look at these teams, they both kind of like to do the same thing. They want to press, they want to get out and run, they want to be up tempo, and I guess it's which team will be able to do it better tonight.
Yeah, through the first 2 games of the season for both teams, it's really been the two-headed monsters on each side. First for Hamilton West, like you mentioned, Sean Turner and Nakai Bradshaw. They combined for 35 of their 52 points in the 2-point loss against West Windsor Plainsboro South on Tuesday. As for Hightstown, they're coming off of their first win of the season, 60-44 over Princeton. That game also taking place on Tuesday, where Chase Deutsch and Jason Whitlock combined for 37 of the team's 60. So Hightstown looking to get over 500. Hamilton West in their home opener looking for win number 1 on the season. Today's game on WBCB is brought to you by the Revere Restaurant, Team Toyota, Saul Funeral Homes, the Capital Health System, Kessel Dermatology, the New Jersey Education Association, the Hamilton Township School District, Simplicity Funeral Home, the Italian People's Bakery, the Hamilton Township Education Association, the Trentonian, Kaufman Printing, the Hamilton Township Division of Health, Hyundai of Trenton, the Hamilton Township Animal Shelter, Haldeman Ford Subaru, Blend Restaurant, and Mako of Ewing. Do not go anywhere. We've got starting lineups and opening tip-off from the Hornets' Nest coming up right after this on WBCB.
Hi, I'm Sean Spiller, president of the New Jersey Education Association. On behalf of the 200,000 educators in all of our public schools, we wish all of our student athletes the very best luck in today's competition. We would also like to recognize the students in our public schools who participate in extracurricular activities, like the school play, robotics class, or the marching band. New Jersey schools are #1 in the nation. When parents, schools, and educators work together, our students are the winners. New Jersey Education Association supports our great public schools.
Hi, I'm Merrill Reese. Kessel Dermatology offers great cosmetic dermatology featuring the latest technology in cosmetics, including Morpheus 8 for skin tightening and scars, ultraviolet A and B light treatment for psoriasis, eczema, and itching. Kessel Dermatology now offers Genesis and XLV laser treatments for wrinkles, facial discoloration, scars, and hair removal. Kessel Dermatology provides Botox and fillers. Take care of your skin. Schedule an appointment with Kessel Dermatology. Hi, Merrill Reese reminding you to come back home to traditional Italian cuisine at the Revere Restaurant, 802 River Road in Ewing Township. You'll always feel welcome at the Revere. It's like stepping back in time where you'll feel like you're dining in South Philly or New York's Little Italy. Start your meal with complimentary Hoboken bread. Choose from a menu featuring fresh seafood dishes, succulent steaks and chops, or homemade pasta dishes. You can even eat at the bar. The Revere is open 7 days for lunch and dinner. Private room available for special affairs, plus catering. For reservations, call 609-882-6365. That's 609-882-6365. Come home to traditional Italian cuisine. The Revere Restaurant, 802 River Road, Ewing Township. 1490 WBCB, Levittown and Trenton, and video stream live at WBCBsports.com. Your home for the best local sports in Bucks and Mercer counties. Capital Health's primary care network continues to grow, bringing its extensive option of locations to your neighborhood. Whether you're scheduling a wellness checkup or not feeling well, advanced medicine starts with a Capital Health primary care doctor at locations near you in Mercer, Bucks, and Burlington counties. To find a Capital Health primary care location that's convenient for you, visit capitalmedicalgroup.org. That's capitalmedicalgroup.org. Hi, I'm Merrill Reese. Kessel Dermatology has a highly rated and award-winning dermatology team with over 130 years of collective clinical experience. They've been voted as the region's best dermatologist and doctor for 20 consecutive years. Over 1,500 five-star reviews from satisfied patients. Take care of your skin. Schedule an appointment with Kessel Dermatology. This is Merrill Reese reminding you that Haldeman Ford Subaru on Route 33 in Hamilton Township is more than just a great place to purchase a new Ford, Subaru, or pre-owned car or truck. Their collision and service centers services all makes and models and specializes in fleet service. Haldeman's Collision Center is renowned for their work. It's a state-of-the-art facility, all insurance accepted, free estimates and loaner cars available, and one of the friendliest staffs around. From small dents to major repairs on any make or model, it's Haldeman Ford Subaru Collision Center, Route 33 in Hamilton Township. They're good!
Hi, this is Dr. Rocco, Superintendent of Hamilton Township School District, wishing our student athletes a fantastic season and all of our students a wonderful school year.
Hi, I'm Merrill Reese. Kessel Dermatology is the place for all general dermatology needs for acne, rosacea, eczema, psoriasis, hives, warts, and other growths. They have a friendly and courteous staff, and they can usually offer appointments within 24 hours for emergencies. Take care of your skin. Schedule an appointment with Kessel Dermatology. Hamilton Township in Mercer County is fortunate to have many fine businesses that serve our community. Saul Funeral Home is a fourth-generation family-owned business proud to support our local schools and community. Their compassionate and caring staff is there for you and your family. They'll bring the closure you deserve while also celebrating the life of your loved one. Visit their website at saulfuneralhomes.com. That's saulfuneralhomes.com. Saul Funeral Home at 3795 Nottingham Way, Hamilton Square.
There really is nothing like a home team advantage. That's why Team Toyota is the choice for your next vehicle purchase or service this season. With new Toyota models available for immediate delivery and over 100 certified used and pre-owned vehicles for any budget, plus service specials to keep you on the road to victory. Shop or schedule online at teamtoyota.net or choose one of our 3 locations in Langhorne, Glen Mills, or Princeton. Are you part of the team?
Hi, I'm Sean Spiller, President of the New Jersey Education Association. On behalf of the 200,000 educators in all of our public schools, we wish all of our student athletes the very best luck in today's competition. We would also like to recognize the students in our public schools who participate in extracurricular activities, like the school play, robotics class, or the marching band. New Jersey schools are #1 in the nation. When parents, schools, and educators work together, our students are the winners. New Jersey Education Association supports our great public schools.
$14.90 WBCB Levittown and Trenton, and video stream live at WBCBsports.com. Your home for the best local sports in Bucks and Mercer counties.
Welcome back to Hamilton West. It's time to turn over to our PA announcer, Kevin Myers, for today's opening lineups.
Sophomore wing, correction. Senior guard number 2, Chase Deutsch. Junior forward number 4, Nicholas Saar. Junior guard number 24, Jason Whitlock. And junior guard number 30, Jackson White. Your head coach, Donald DeLeo Jr., assisted by Clint Counts, Brian White, Anthony Richardson, DeLeo White, and Anthony Carter. Captains are Chase Deutsch Sr., Jason Whitlock, and Nicholas Starr. And now for your Hornets! 5'10", sophomore point guard number 2, Sean Turner. 6'2", junior forward number 3, Anthony Garland. 5'9", junior guard number 4, Corral Miller. 6'2", freshman guard number 5, Lucky Bradshaw. And 6'3", freshman forward number 20, Luke Wesley. Your head coach, Mr. Brandon Johnson, assisted by Simon LaPointe, Tyler Grant, and Warren Davis. Ryan Vaughn, Anthony Johnson, and Anthony Alston. Managers Victoria Padilla and Brandon.
So as you heard, today's starters for Hightstown, Caden Mamone, Chase Deutsch, Nick Saar, Jason Whitlock, and Jackson White. As for Hamilton West, Sean Turner, Antoine Darlin, Corell Miller, Nakai Bradshaw, and Luke Radsilovich. Today's game is brought to you by the Hamilton Township Education Association, who would like to take this opportunity to wish all of our students the best of luck this school term. We're proud to support you. This message brought to you by the Hamilton Township Education Association. Hightstown at 1-1, Hamilton West at 0-2 for Hightstown. This is the third game in a stretch of 6, where they've got 5 of their first 6 games away from home. Hightstown team that going to look to use their height to their advantage, no pun intended. 6'6", Jason Whitlock in there with the 6'2" freshman Nakai Bradshaw to jump it up. We're underway. Hightstown controls the opening tip.
Yeah, Whitlock should be one of the better players in the CVC this year. He had a really nice year last year. They were led by Yassine El Hassini last year, who had an outstanding season.
Just wait till they get Brett Carter back, 6'9".
Yeah.
Certainly will be an imposing force down low as the season goes along. Here's a three from White. That's too strong. It rattles around the rim and falls off. And Hamilton West gets their first possession. Only 5 players on this Hornets team have scored this season. 10 of them have played, coming off of a tough 8-18 year last season. Here's the freshman Bradshaw, and he bowls over Saar. That is an offensive foul.
Nice job by Saar hanging in there.
That's the one thing you got to watch as well with some of these young teams is the turnovers.
Yeah, very much so.
Bradshaw a little over-aggressive right there, averaging 14.5 points per game. He's certainly been an instant contributor for this Hamilton West team as a freshman.
Yeah, Hamilton suffered a pretty bad loss too when Chris Dormaville transferred out. He's now playing for Nottingham. He had a really nice game opening day against Steiner. It would have been nice. He could have led a veteran presence to this team, but now he's helping the North Stars.
High expectations this season for Hightstown as they try to work it into Saar. That's tipped away and taken by the point guard, Sean Turner.
Sluggish start so far.
Turner is the team leading scorer coming off a 20-point outing in the game against West Windsor Plainsboro South on Tuesday. Lamone playing defense. Here's Carell Miller hoisting a three. That's too strong. And the rebound collected off the floor by White. Hightstown, last few years, been stuck in mediocrity as Whitlock misses on the three. Long rebound out to Deutsch. His floater is up. That's no good. There's a lid on the basket here early. And now we've got a foul off the rebound. It'll go to Hamilton West. As I was saying, Hightstown the last 3 seasons and combined 40 and 42. But certainly high expectations. Guys like Chase Joyce, Jason Whitlock, and eventually Brett Carter, the reason why.
Yeah. Don DeLeon said that Carter can really fill it up from the outside from three-point range. We got a 6'9" guy bombing in three-pointers. That's.
Speaking of threes, here's one that swirls the iron from Turner. Neither team can buy a bucket here. It's 2 minutes gone, first quarter, still no score. Whitlock on the drive, kicks it out to Mamone, and he'll reset the offense for Hightstown. Mamone over to White. That's a deep 2. Line drive shot that's short. Rebound is tipped by Darlin and taken by Bradshaw.
Got a combined 0 for 6 between the two teams so far.
Hamilton West averaging 48.5 points per game, their first 2. Hightstown a little bit better at 55. Head fake and the drive by Turner up off glass and good. And finally the ice has been broken. It's 2-0 Hornets.
A smooth little move there by Turner.
Turner in his first year on varsity. You can kind of say that for
a lot
of the guys on this Hamilton team. Again, 8 of the 12 players on the roster are either freshmen or sophomores. Mostly juniors and seniors for this Hightstown team, trailing 2-0. Here's Chase Deutsch, kind of your prototypical 3-and-D guy. Certainly a player to watch here tonight. Here's the other guy, Jason Whitlock. Whitlock to the free throw line, spinning on Bradshaw. Up and under move, gets open, and I think they're going to call him for the travel. One too many steps that time from Whitlock. Second turnover of the game for Hightstown, and it's back to Hamilton West.
Yeah, that was a good call. He kind of got caught in no man's land, then he decided to drive, but he started to just drag his foot there, and next thing you knew, it was a full-fledged travel.
And you know the way that Hightstown likes to play, a lot of the height on this team, they're going to try to work it inside. So far, Hamilton West has done a good job denying the Rams of that. Here's Miller, a step-back corner 3. Left that one well short. Saar goes up for the rebound and gets undercut by Darlin. And that'll be a foul, and we'll go back to Hightstown.
I'm not sure if they got a piece of that three-pointer or not.
I think Miller, he might have got away with a travel. He was kind of hopping around in the corner and wasn't able to get a whole lot on that shot.
That foul on Darlin Antoine, his first. Antonia, excuse me.
Saar, the backdoor cut, trying to feed Whitlock, who corrals off the ground, and then a reach-in foul. And it looks like they're going to get Turner for that. It's already the 3rd team foul, not even halfway through this first quarter going against Hamilton West.
Yeah.
Here's a lob inside to Whitlock. He can't put it up and in, and it's corralled that time by Darlin. Still, the lid remains on the basket for Hightstown. They've yet to score here, a little bit under 4 minutes gone. Miller pump fakes, and they'll reset the offense with Bradshaw. He'll direct traffic. Kai Bradshaw, the 6'2 freshman, pulls up from the mid-range, and he got the roll.
Well, their two leading scorers have their 2 baskets so far. Things are going according to plan.
Kai Bradshaw, Sean Turner, each with 2. They're averaging a combined 29.5 points. Whitlock just unable to handle that pass from Deutsch. And they'll go right back to Hamilton West. So both teams with early turnover problems.
Well, Hightstown's got 3 turnovers, and they're shooting 0 for 5 so far. Very, very sluggish start.
This one's deflected out of bounds on the baseline, and we'll redo it. Hamilton West just 8-18 last season, lost to Burlington Township in the first round of the Central Jersey Group 3 tournament. Finished last in their division, as here's a floater up no good from Turner, but he was fouled. And so Sean Turner will get the first 2 free throws of this game.
Turner saw an opening, took it.
Turner, of course, in limited attempts this season, 50% from the free throw line.
A foul on James Boswell, who just came into the game, I guess.
First one for Turner up and good. Like to let you know that the District Community Relations Committee meeting from 5 to 6 p.m. January 14th. This community-driven committee meets monthly, and all HTSD parents, students, educators, and community members are invited to attend. Turner ups that free throw percentage. He's got 4 points to lead all scorers. 6-0 Hamilton West.
Brandon Johnson's got to be happy with the way his team started right now.
Got a foul away from the play. Brandon Johnson, the Hamilton West graduate in his 6th season.
Yep. Got a new addition to his staff, Anthony Jelly Bean Alston, who previously at Nottingham.
Of course, Brandon Johnson also was an assistant at Nottingham once, says Whitlock way too strong on that jumper, but the offensive rebound's taken by Saar. Boswell's got it now as Hightstown still looking for that first basket. Nearly 5 minutes gone. Whitlock knifing through traffic, just floats it up and it's short. And the rebound again is taken by Bradshaw.
He's pretty unbelievable right now.
As it poked away that time from Boswell, and now Miller gets trapped on the sideline. And we've got a reach-in foul, a little too handsy that time from Boswell. 3rd team foul against Hightstown.
Boswell picked up 2 quick ones.
So Whitlock and Boswell to the bench, and Julian Davis, the transfer from Princeton Day, 6'2" sophomore, he checks in, along with the first time the 6' sophomore Christian Kingwood. Carmelo Brown also in for the first time here for Hamilton West. He was the inbounder. Bradshaw's got it. Hamilton West nursing this 6-0 lead. Bradshaw on attack mode, floats it up off the heel, got his own miss amongst a ton of white jerseys, but then it was stripped away, and now Hightstown with a chance in transition. Davis right to the rack for 2. Julian Davis breaks the ice for Hightstown, makes it a 6-2 ball game on those points off of a turnover.
Yeah, Davis just entering the game.
So far, neither team has played that much press, which was a little unexpected. That time, Brown couldn't handle the pass, and Miller couldn't handle the deflection. Another Hamilton West turnover. It'll be Hightstown basketball.
Well, the problem is you can't press. You got to make baskets before you can start pressing. Nobody's making any baskets. Although Hamilton dropping back now on his inbound in the backcourt. So.
And the Hornets will reach deeper into their bench. Elijah Henriquez checks in for the first time. He'll be the man in the middle as Hamilton West plays some zone. Deutsch over to Davis, and Deutsch gets it right back, averaging 13.5 points per game. Mamone, the starting point guard. Him and Deutsch play catch. Deutsch will just launch a deep 3. He left it short. Rebound tipped that time and taken by Daz Williams, who's making his season debut. Williams, the freshman, making his high school debut, as well as we've seen head coach Brandon Johnson not afraid to utilize some of the deep bench guys here early on in this game.
Well, you put a lot of young guys in now, maybe have a few growing pains, and then, build for the future.
Luke Radsolovich, another freshman on this Hamilton team. He'll check back in for the second time. He was one of the starters.
Foul on Nicholas Sarr down there.
Here comes that press from Hightstown that the Hornets have a little trouble breaking, but a foul that time called against Davis. And now both teams are at the limit with a minute 41 to go. Mentioned Hamilton West 8-18 last season. They'd finished the previous two over 500 after not doing so since 2014-15. It was the first time they'd finished at least 10 games under the 500 mark since 2015. Radsolovich, he'll get two at the line and hits the heel with the first. Luke Radsolovich in his freshman season averaging just 3.5 points per game. Tied for the team lead in rebounds, though, with 5 a game. Using that 6'3" frame to his advantage as one of these young players.
3 freshmen on Hamilton. They're all in the game. They've all played tonight.
And Radsolovich unable to find the bottom of the basket on either of those 2 free throws, so it remains a 6-2 ball game. Davis in the corner. Him and Carmelo Brown guarding each other and have the same style of shoe as Deutsch left that 3 short. Rebound fought for and taken by Radsolovich. Now Hamilton West can again slow down the pace. They seem to be playing their style of basketball here.
Yep.
Whitlock went for the steal, came up empty, so now numbers for the Hornets as Bradshaw hits an open Williams high arcing 3. That's off the front of the rim. And Whitlock has the board, has it poked, and then it looked like Deutsch may have touched that, but the official says otherwise. It'll remain Hightstown ball.
Well, I'll tell you, this quarter won't go down on any offensive highlight reels. I'll tell you that much.
And both teams, they've gotten some good looks when they haven't turned it over. Especially Hamilton West. Got to believe that they feel like they should have more than 6. Mamone way off on the 3. Again, scrapping for the rebound underneath. Bodies hit the deck. Enriquez was in there for Hamilton West, along with Julian Davis and Christian Kingwood for Hightstown. And I think they're going to call a tie-up, and the possession arrow favors the Hornets. Radsolovich, another quick stint on the bench. He'll check in. Enriquez will take a seat.
Hamilton doing a good job on the board so far. They're out rebounding the Rams 10-7, despite that height advantage for Hightstown.
And part of that also just a ton of missed shots for Hightstown as Bradshaw gets fouled in the backcourt.
It'll be on Whitlock.
We're going to walk the floor, and Nakai Bradshaw will get 2 shots at the charity stripe with Hightstown over the team foul limit. Bradshaw in his first 2 games in his high school career, first of all playing on varsity, but dropped 14 points in Hamilton West's opening night loss to Point Pleasant Borough, and then 15 on Saturday as he connects on the first. Gives me a chance to let you know that FAFSA completion nights are coming up. Hamilton West Cafeteria on Wednesday, January 8th, Nottingham on Thursday the 9th, and Steinert on Wednesday, January 15th. Each night at 6 p.m. as representatives from the HESAA or MCCC's financial aid office will be available to answer any questions.
Yeah, and as we said, Don DeLeo had a lot of good things to say about Bradshaw right just prior to the game here. So Bradshaw's not a surprise to him.
Underneath look that time from Kingwood, he comes up empty. And now Hamilton West with a chance to hold for 1 under 30 seconds left first quarter in an 8-2 game. And head coach Brandon Johnson will use his first timeout. While he does that, I'll let you know that 2025 summer camp registration opens on January 31st. Many camp options are available in July. You can visit htsdnj.org to view available camps and to register. Email any questions to hdsdsummercamp@hdsdnj.org. And don't forget, if you miss any of today's action, you can read all about it in tomorrow's edition of The Trentonian. For your complete local and national news 7 days a week, it's The Trentonian, or online at trentonian.com. The only newspaper serving Bucks, Burlington, and Mercer County 7 days a week, it's The Trentonian. Mercer County, have you heard the news? Kaufman's Printing now offers same-day service on most orders, posters, banners, t-shirts, sport uniforms, and more. Mention WBCB Sports and get 10% off your orders. Contact Kaufman's Printing at info@kaufmansprinting.com. That's info@kaufmansprinting.com.
I did hear the news right here on WBCB.
And now all of our listeners are in the same boat as you, Fish.
That's right.
Head on down to Kaufman's, mention our name, 10% off. 10% also seems to be kind of the number that both of these teams have shot from the field, at least early on, at least the way it seems, with this 8-2 score, just 24 seconds to play here in the opening quarter.
Actually, Hightstown is below 10%. They're 1 for 11.
And it's Hamilton West basketball. Hightstown's going to play some press here, but Hamilton West with a chance to hold for one. In fact, the Rams will just back off.
Hamilton's 2 for 7, but they've also hit 4 out of 6 from the foul line.
Here's Turner. He's got 2 of those free throws, 4 points overall. Darlin, a corner 3, too strong. Neither team has knocked anything down from outside. That one just careens out of bounds. It'll go back to the Rams with 6.6 seconds left. So Hightstown, despite all of their offensive struggles, only down by 6.
Right, that's, if you're Hightstown, that's where you, you know, Don DeLeo gets his guys together and say, boys, it's a 6-point game, and you can't play any worse offensively. So
Deutsch with 2, finds Whitlock, didn't get it off, don't count it. It was in his hands when the buzzer sounded. And so through the opening 8 minutes, Hamilton West on top of Hightstown, 8-2 here in their home opener. 6-point lead for the Hornets, 8 minutes down, 24 to go. We'll be back with the second quarter of action right after this on WBCB.
Hi, Merrill Reese reminding you to come back home to traditional Italian cuisine at the Revere Restaurant, 802 River Road in Ewing Township. You'll always feel welcome at the Revere. It's like stepping back in time where you'll feel like you're dining in South Philly or New York's Little Italy. Start your meal with complimentary Hoboken bread. Choose from a menu featuring fresh seafood dishes, succulent steaks and chops, or homemade pasta dishes. You can even eat at the bar. The Revere is open 7 days for lunch and dinner. Private room available for special affairs, plus catering. For reservations, call 609-882-6365. That's 609-882-6365. Come home to traditional Italian cuisine. The Revere Restaurant, 802 River Road, Ewing Township. 1490 W.
Hi, this is Dr. Rocco, Superintendent of Hamilton Township School District, wishing our student athletes a fantastic season and all of our students a wonderful school year.
Welcome back to the Hornets' Nest. It's the home team, Hamilton West, on top 8-2 as we're about set to begin this second quarter. Alongside Rich Fisher, my name's Jordan Hirsch. Hightstown only able to hit one shot. It was the transfer Julian Davis who made it off of a transition basket. Hamilton West, they've got 4 points from Sean Turner, 4 points from Nakai Bradshaw. They play zone here as Sarr kicks it out to White, and now they work it around the perimeter to Mamone. He'll try the 3, and he rattles it home. Hightstown, they needed that.
They sure did. Well, it's a new quarter, and that's a good way to get it started if you're the Rams. 1 for 11 in that first half. Hamilton, they were only 2 for 8.
They set up their press, which is quickly broken, and Sarr wasn't set that time, so it's a blocking foul as Turner ran him over. Caden Mamone with that last 3-pointer now. I know it's early in the season, but he ties his season average of 3 points per game. Last year averaged 2 points and 1 rebound as a sophomore contributor on this Hightstown team that went 13-14, ended up falling to East Brunswick 67-63 in the first round of the Central Jersey Group 4 tournament. Turner that time no good on the first. Hightstown, they led their division in points per game a little bit over 58. Hamilton West last season, much different, finishing at the bottom of the CVC Valley in points per game, just under 51. That time Turner misses both. And now Deutsch, a chance for the tie in transition. High rebound, tipped out of bounds, and it'll stay with Hightstown.
Oh, Hightstown, Hamilton's getting to the line, but they're only 4 for 8. Gotta cash in on more than that.
White into the paint. Out to Whitlock. Jason Whitlock, he's been held off the score sheet so far. Mamone trying to get inside. Good defense. This time he finally gets around Darlin and lays it up off glass. So Caden Mamone with a quick 5 points to open this second quarter. Just like that, the Rams down a point, 8-7 your score.
Yeah, it didn't take long, did it?
It didn't, as Hamilton West, they certainly had opportunities to extend their lead in the first and just unable to take advantage. And like you said, the 4 missed free throws not helping either.
Yeah. Well, what we were saying, as bad as Hightstown was offensively, they only trailed by 6. So.
Bradshaw, contested fadeaway jumper, tough shot that time. Rebound collected by Whitlock, and Hightstown now with a chance for their first lead of the game. Whitlock trying to do it all himself, puts it off the glass, too strong. Rebound tipped up in the air, being fought for. And finally, Radsolovich is able to come away with it, and it's Hamilton West moving it up.
Radsolovich is pretty scrappy underneath. He battles.
6'3" is the tallest player for Hamilton West that has seen action in this game. Cross-court skip that time to Darlin. Feeds Radsolovich, and back out to Bradshaw. They'll reset it now with their maestro, Sean Turner, averaging 15 points per game, 6.5 assists on the young season. Turner, a little head fake out to Bradshaw. Thought about a deep 2. Instead defers to Miller. He'll launch a contested corner 3, which comes up empty. Rebound tipped out of bounds, chased and saved by White. Ball loose on the floor, and that's going to be a travel, as it was Julian Davis, the one sliding with it. It'll go back to Hamilton West, and they'll use this opportunity to bring Elijah Enriquez back into the game.
Yeah, good hustle there by Julian Davis, but kind of rolled around on the floor there once he gathered the ball up. Sometimes you'll see a guy call timeout in that situation, but I don't like that this early in a game.
We're now just under 11 minutes in, still 8-7. Neither team has reached double digits. Hamilton West looking to be the first team to get to that mark right here. Enriquez back to Turner. He drives down the lane, has it knocked, and is able to hang on to it and puts it up off glass and through. That ball was tipped on the way up, it looked like, and a good job by Turner to stay with it, extend the lead to 3. Mamone, who's got an early 5 here in the second quarter. Chase Deutsch can't get off the schneid, and the rebound is tipped and taken by Enriquez. Another one-and-done possession that time for Hightstown. Chase Deutsch and Jason Whitlock, the 2 leading scorers, have not found the bottom of the basket at all through the opening quarter and a half. Turner, he floats it up, that's no good, and Whitlock has the rebound. Nice crossover move that time. Hightstown in transition. Here's a 3 from White, and he sticks it. Jackson White, the team leader in 3s. That's his 6th of the season, and we're even at 10. So all of a sudden, Hightstown, who scored just 2 points in the first, they're up to 8 here in the second, and Bradshaw put his back foot over the timeline, and that's a backcourt violation. That's not going to make Brandon Johnson very happy.
Well, with Hightstown, once somebody starts to make a shot or two, it kind of loosens everybody up, and they all, nobody feels the pressure like, I got to be the one to make this basket to get us going. Now they're probably a little looser and probably play their game a little more.
Yeah, sometimes all it takes is seeing some balls go through the rim. That one was halfway down and out from White. Offensive rebound, Davis. Close feed inside to Kingwood. He has it roll off the iron. Rebound out to Mamone, so a 3rd chance now for Hightstown on this possession. Here's a down low feed to Kingwood. He's left alone, and that's an easy 2. Nice pass that time from Whitlock, finding the open man, and the Rams are on top for the first time. Christian Kingwood averaged 2 points per game in 10 games as a freshman last season, 4.5 per contest this year, and he's given the Rams a 12-10 lead.
10-2 run to start this quarter for the Rams.
Turner on the dribble drive, he traveled. So another travel going against Hamilton West, and the momentum starting to swing to Hightstown as they've got this 2-point lead now with the basketball.
Yeah, as we see Hightstown starting to play a little easier going, and Hamilton starting to feel it the opposite way.
Mamone, who's the team leading scorer and game leading scorer with 5. Oh, what a look inside.
Oh.
Whitlock couldn't finish on the jam.
Perfect pass. Couldn't ask for a better pass.
And Whitlock with that 6'6" frame, you knew he was going to be aggressive. He had everything but the finish right there. Nice defense that time by White, able to poke it away but couldn't save it. He had his heel out of bounds. And so Hamilton West catches a break and they'll get the ball back. And a timeout call now by Don DeLeo Jr. in his 6th season. Gives me a chance to let you know that the Hamilton Township Division of Health offers a variety of free services to keep you and your community healthy. It's important for everyone to stay up to date on recommended vaccines. Whether you or a loved one needs an annual flu shot, a COVID-19 vaccine, or a pneumonia shot, Hamilton's Division of Health is ready to help. Are you or a loved one homebound? The division's caring nurses will bring your vaccine to you. For families that may be uninsured or underinsured, the division offers free routine vaccinations for children. Most residents in Mercer County are able to take advantage of the free and confidential STI and HIV testing clinic. The staff at the Hamilton Township Division of Health are experienced and proud to serve the Hamilton community. Visit hamiltonnj.com/health for more information, services, and upcoming clinics and eligibility. That's hamiltonnj.com/health. Stay healthy, Hamilton. And car buying made simple at Hyundai of Trenton, 1655 North Olden Avenue in Ewing Township. Over 100 new Hyundai models from Elantras and Sonatas to SUVs like the Hyundai Santa Fe, Tucson, and Palisade, including hybrid models. Hyundai of Trenton has the inventory, including a huge selection of pre-owned certified vehicles. No market adjustments on any car in stock. Get an extra $1,000 rebate trade-in value towards any new vehicle. Hyundai of Trenton will buy your vehicle even if you don't purchase a car. Fast payment, top dollar paid for your car. Hyundai of Trenton, car buying made simple, and the area's fastest growing dealership at 1655 North Olden Avenue in Ewing Township. So 12-10 Hightstown with the lead, 3:04 to go till the break, and that pass was too high for Miller, and right out of the timeout, not what Hamilton West wanted to do. The good defense on the inbound by Hightstown, forcing another turnover.
Yeah, there's nothing more frustrating than coming out of a timeout, no matter who calls it, and turn it right over on the inbound.
Ramon to White, looking for some help. White now going to try to do it all by himself. Just throws it off the glass. Offensive rebound, Kingwood out to Davis. He'll drive from the baseline, left that one short. Kingwood, a third opportunity, fades, fires, and hits.
Kingwood making his presence felt.
Back-to-back buckets. He's got an early 4. And Hightstown has opened up their largest advantage of the game on top 14-10, outscoring Hamilton West 12-2 here in quarter number 2. Here's a floater from Turner, again no good. Rebound taken by White. We've seen Turner get inside, just unable to finish with consistency. Davis goes inside and he finishes easily, makes it 16-10.
Hightstown starting to clamp down on the boards a little bit now too, getting some second opportunities, holding Hamilton to one and done.
Bradshaw has it denied inside by Whitlock, and this is where the Rams' height really starts to play a factor. You see them getting easy buckets down low, and now Whitlock collects his first block of the game.
A lot of different changes there just now, substitutes.
James Boswell back in, Nicholas Sarr as well, and Mamone is the one who comes up with the interception. Now he's got an express lane to the rim, left it short, offensive rebound, and the follow is good by Whitlock. First 2 points of the game there for Whitlock after he scored 25 in the win over Princeton.
And that one coming on a putback there. They're really starting to hit that offensive board.
So all of a sudden, a 16-2 run here to open the second quarter after it was basically all Hamilton West through the first 8 minutes. 90 seconds to go till the break. Turner dancing up top. Whips a pass to Bradshaw. Bradshaw's got 4 of those 10 points. That's a deep 2, and it's way off. The rebound is tipped, and it goes out of bounds. Darlin was the one who made contact. Back to Hightstown we go.
And you know, when a team like Hightstown is only going to get 2 points, you have to capitalize on that. You have to, get up by a lot, or at least more than 6. And when that didn't happen, you knew Hightstown was going to come around sooner or later, and obviously it's been sooner.
And they, of course, Hamilton West did have a lot of opportunities to extend that lead. Sarr in the middle of the zone, too strong on the turnaround Jay. And a transition for Hamilton West. Turner gets forced back, and that allows the Rams defense to recover. 47 seconds to go till the break. Turner crossing over up top. He's got Sarr on him on a switch. Sean Turner, 4 points of the 10. And a three is knocked in from Antone Darlin. They needed that, makes it 18-13. Anthony Darlin with his first 3 points of the game.
Yeah, that was they were going to head into halftime on life support if they didn't get something. And that was pretty important.
And because of that early 8-2 lead, able to withstand that run, so now only down by 5. 10 seconds left. Sarr bounces it for Whitlock, has trouble corralling it. Deutsch gets an open three, and he connects. So Chase Deutsch on the board.
Can't say enough about Whitlock on that. Had it. Saw Deutsch right there, flipped it to him for the open three. Couldn't have worked out better.
And so brisk pace to that first half. We've reached the intermission, 21-13, a big second quarter, 19 points in total for Hightstown. Helps them get out to this 8-point advantage. Do not go anywhere. We've got our halftime show. We'll get you your first half box score on the other side here on WBCB.
Hi, I'm Merrill Reese. Kessel Dermatology has a highly rated and award-winning dermatology team with over 130 years of collective clinical experience. They've been voted as the region's best dermatologist and doctor for 20 consecutive years. Over 1,500 five-star reviews from satisfied patients. Take care of your skin. Schedule an appointment with Kessel Dermatology. Capital Health's primary care network continues to grow, bringing its extensive option of locations to your neighborhood. Whether you're scheduling a wellness checkup or not feeling well, advanced medicine starts with a Capital Health primary care doctor at locations near you in Mercer, Bucks, and Burlington counties. To find a Capital Health primary care location that's convenient for you, visit capitalmedicalgroup.org. That's capitalmedicalgroup.org. Hamilton Township in Mercer County is fortunate to have many fine businesses that serve our community. Saul Funeral Home is a fourth-generation family-owned business proud to support our local schools and community. Their compassionate and caring staff is there for you and your family. They'll bring the closure you deserve while also celebrating the life of your loved one. Visit their website at saulfuneralhomes.com. That's saulfuneralhomes.com. Saul Funeral Home at 3795 Nottingham Way, Hamilton Square.
There really is nothing like a home team advantage. That's why Team Toyota is the choice for your next vehicle purchase or service this season. With new Toyota models available for immediate delivery and over 100 certified used and pre-owned vehicles for any budget, plus service specials to keep you on the road to victory. Shop or schedule online at teamtoyota.net or choose one of our 3 locations in Langhorne, Glen Mills, or Princeton. Are you part of the team?
If you're looking for a loving pet to add to your family, consider visiting the Hamilton Township Animal Shelter at 2100 Sylvan Avenue. The experienced shelter staff will do their best to match you with a companion that's a good fit for you and your family and lifestyle. The shelter has cats and dogs available, and sometimes smaller pets like rabbits, birds, and reptiles. Not ready to adopt but want to help the animals? There are volunteer and fostering opportunities available. The Hamilton Animal Shelter is open Monday through Saturday from 10:30 a.m. to 3:30 p.m., Thursdays until 7 p.m., and closed on Sundays. You can view their adoptable pets at hamiltonnj.com/animal shelter and also learn about volunteer and foster programs. That's hamiltonnj.com/animal shelter. The shelter is at 2100 Sylvan Avenue off South Olden Avenue. And Haldeman Subaru's new state-of-the-art showroom is now open on Route 130 in Robbinsville. This beautiful new showroom and Subaru service facility is the region's finest and most modern Subaru dealership. For a complete line of one of the most popular and dependable cars on the market, visit Haldeman Subaru in Robbinsville. Haldeman Subaru sales and service now at 1207 Route 130 in Robbinsville, and Haldeman Ford still proudly serving you on Route 33 in Hamilton. Haldeman, a name you can trust for honesty and integrity, and the backbone of our community for the last 40 years. Well, Fish, we've reached halftime, 21-13, Hightstown on top, outscoring Hamilton West 19-5 in that first quarter. And all of our fans from football season, they remember the Fish stats. And it's time for the basketball version of that right here.
Yes, here we go. All right, let's run down the scoring. Hightstown, a pretty balanced attack so far. 6 different players scoring. Caden Mamone leading the way with 5. Christian Kingwood has 4. And Chase Deutsch and Jackson White with 3 apiece. And Jason Whitlock and Julian Davis with 2 apiece. The Rams shooting 9 for 28 from the field, and they have yet to attempt a free throw. That 9 for 28 doesn't sound good, but after a 1 for 11 first quarter, they got a little better, 8 for 17 in that second quarter. For West, just 3 players have scored. Sean Turner's got 6, Nakai Bradshaw's got 4, and Darlin Antoni with 3. Hornets shooting 4 for 15 from the field and 4 for 8 from the free throw line. Hightstown with 5 turnovers, Hamilton with 6, and the Rams out rebounding the Hornets 20-14. Jason Whitlock leading the way there with 5 rebounds for Hightstown. Luke Radoslavich with 3, and Nakai Bradshaw with 3 for the Hornets. So, a little bit of a weird first half. Hightstown, it's not like Hightstown wasn't getting good looks. They seemed to be getting some decent looks in that first quarter. The ball just wasn't going down. You sort of knew it would after a while, and once it did, Hightstown, they didn't shoot the eyes out in the second half, but they hit a few threes. They hit 3 threes in that second quarter. That was big. And Hamilton just, it didn't seem like Hamilton was getting the same looks that it got. And even when they got some open looks, like we saw a couple open shots from the corner here that, misfired pretty bad. So, Hornets shooting was not the best in that first half.
It wasn't, but Hightstown ends up with that 21-13 lead, and especially after trailing by 6. They're happy with where they're at here through the opening 16 minutes. We'll take another quick break and be right back with the second half as well. Some advertising reads on WBCB.
Hi, I'm Sean Spiller, president of the New Jersey Education Association. On behalf of the 200,000 educators in all of our public schools, we wish all of our student athletes the very best luck in today's competition. We would also like to recognize the students in our public schools who participate in extracurricular activities, like the school play, robotics class, or the marching band. New Jersey schools are #1 in the nation. When parents, schools, and educators work together, our students are the winners. New Jersey Education Association supports our great public schools.
Hi, this is Dr. Rocco, Superintendent of Hamilton Township School District, wishing our student athletes a fantastic season and all of our students a wonderful school year.
Capital Health's primary care network continues to grow, bringing its extensive option of locations to your neighborhood. Whether you're scheduling a wellness checkup or not feeling well, advanced medicine starts with a Capital Health primary care doctor at locations near you in Mercer, Bucks, and Burlington counties. To find a Capital Health primary care location that's convenient for you, visit capitalmedicalgroup.org. That's capitalmedicalgroup.org. Hi, Merrill Reese reminding you to come back home to traditional Italian cuisine at the Revere Restaurant, 802 River Road in Ewing Township. You'll always feel welcome at the Revere. It's like stepping back in time where you'll feel like you're dining in South Philly or New York's Little Italy. Start your always feel welcome at the Revere. It's like stepping back in time where you'll feel like you're dining in South Philly or New York's Little Italy. Start your meal with complimentary Hoboken bread. Choose from a menu featuring fresh seafood dishes, succulent steaks and chops, or homemade pasta dishes. You can even eat at the bar. The Revere is open 7 days for lunch and dinner. Private room available for special affairs, plus catering. For reservations, call 609-882-6365. That's 609-882-6365. Come home to traditional Italian cuisine. The Revere Restaurant, 802 River Road, Ewing Township.
The Italian People's Bakery is proud to support high school sports on the WBCB Sports Network. Visit them at their signature location at 63 Butler Street for the finest rolls, deli meats, and pastries. Drive by to smell that homemade bread made daily, or have them cater your next party or affair. The Italian People's Bakery, located on 63 Butler Street, is the place to go for the best hoagies on Sunday afternoon and the finest dessert trays for your special get-together. Visit them once again at 63 Butler Street in Chambersburg. The Italian People's Bakery since 1936. And today's game is brought to you as a public service for the Hightstown community by Simplicity Funeral and Cremation Services at Glacken Chapel, 136 Morrison Avenue in Hightstown. Simplicity Funeral and Cremation Services at Glacken Chapel provides personalized planning during your loved one's time of need for a dignified and simplified service. Simplicity Funeral Home and Cremation Services has served the needs of over 50,000 families and is proud to serve the communities of Hightstown, East Windsor, Monroe, and Greater Mercer County. Simplicity Funeral and Cremation Services at Glacken Chapel, 136 Morrison Avenue in Hightstown. Call 609-448-1801 24/7. That's 609-448-1801, available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week to serve you. And since 1899, proud to be a part of your greater Hamilton Township community is Saul Funeral Home. Saul Funeral Home is a fourth-generation family-owned business that proudly supports our community and has guided families in Mercer County when they need it the most. Their caring, dedicated, and compassionate staff is always ready to go above and beyond to bring you the closure you deserve while celebrating the unique life of your loved one. Visit their website at saulfuneralhomes.com. That's saulfuneralhomes.com. Saul Funeral Homes is proud to sponsor today's game and hopes you enjoy it. Today's game is also brought to you by the Hamilton Township Education Association, who would like to take this opportunity to wish all of our students the best of luck this school term. We're proud to support you. This message brought to you by the Hamilton Township Education Association. Alongside Rich Fisher, my name's Jordan Hirsch, back for the second half here from the Hornets' Nest. After the first quarter, it was the home team on top 8-2, but a ferocious comeback in that second quarter by the Rams, outscoring Hightstown or Hamilton West 19-5, and they've opened up this 8-point advantage as we head to the second half, and it will be Hornets basketball to begin the third quarter. They go out there with Sean Miller, Luke Radoslovich, Carell Miller, Makai Bradshaw, and Antony Darlin. So that's the five starters back out there for Hamilton West, and the same can be said for Hightstown as they have this 21-13 lead. Sean Turner with it, working slowly as he had 6 points in that opening half, and he's got the first two here in the third.
Turner pretty good at penetrating, throwing up that little floater.
He's up to 8. That's a little over half his season average. Sarr in the middle of the zone takes it to the tin and lays it up and through. So Nick Sarr, the 7th Ram, to find the score sheet, and they've built their advantage back to 8. Turner to Bradshaw. That's been the offense in the early part of the season of Hightstown. Nice step-through move, but had it blocked by Whitlock. And now a chance in transition. Whitlock to Deutsch for 2.
Yeah, well, that's what the Rams like to do, too. Get a little offense off of defense.
Slow first half for Chase Deutsch. He's up to 5 points. Turner on the drive. He puts it up off glass and in. And all of a sudden, both teams have found their offensive groove. So Turner, the first in a double figures. He's got 10. Into the middle of the zone they go. It's Sarr again. Spin move, double team, throws it up and throws it in.
Nobody can miss.
It's about the exact opposite of the way the first half started. Now 27-17. Bradshaw to Turner. Turner's got all 4 second half points here for Hamilton West. He's up to 10, coming off of a 20-point, 7-assist outing against West Windsor Plainsboro South on Tuesday. Turner working on Deutsch. That's 2-on-2. Hands it off to Bradshaw. Back to Turner. A left-handed three. Left it short. Got his own miss, though. Nice job to track that one down. Resets it, and now he's got a mismatch with Whitlock on him. Looking to take him off the dribble. Turner gets around him, has it poked away into the corner. Here's a three from Darlin, another one that's left short. And the strong side rebound is collected by Deutsch. Deutsch look ahead pass, White, an in rhythm three. Can't hit his second, and mossing that time was Saar to grab the rebound. He goes up and gets fouled. He was amongst two black jerseys, and he was the one who came away with the basketball.
Yeah, Hightstown continuing to come out to hitting the boards hard. There hasn't been many rebound opportunities so far, but they're getting them.
So all of a sudden, Nick Saar, who was held scoreless in the first half, he's got an early 4 here in the third. First free throw up, no good. His season average is 5, coming off of a career-high 10 points against Princeton on Tuesday in Hightstown's first win of the year.
This is Hightstown's first trip to the line all night.
And Saar goes 1 for 2. So largest lead of the game now for the Rams, are on top by 11. Again, they easily break the press through the Hornets, and Turner's got it. Turner, the maestro of this offense, team leader in points, team leader in assists. Tries to get inside. That pass makes its way to Darlin, and now Turner's got it back. Radoslavich comes with a high ball screen. Turner Euro steps his way, finds Radoslavich, and he walked. Another turnover. That was part of the story for Hamilton West as to why they weren't able to get out to an even bigger lead in that first quarter. Just too many turnovers. First one here out of the break. Caden Mamone, full head of steam down the lane. Out to White, a corner three. Another one short. Neither team has been able to consistently hit from the outside. Jackson White does have one tray in this game. Nice head fake that time by Turner. Had it stripped, but he was fouled. Mamone can't believe it, as he thought he was going to have an easy two.
Yeah. Foul is on Saar.
Elijah Enriquez will check back in for Hamilton West, the 6'2" junior.
That's 3 on Nicholas Saar, so he's out of the game for a little bit.
Off the inbound, it spins the iron and falls out. That floater from Bradshaw, no good. Kingwood back the other way in transition. Hits Whitlock, who tries to cut through 2 defenders and gets fouled in the process. Here, Don DeLeo Jr. calling out the play, Michigan State.
Michigan State, that's it.
For Hightstown's sake, you hope it's the Michigan State of maybe 5 or 6 years ago, not necessarily the way they play now.
Ooh, harsh.
Hightstown up by 11. White open for 3, and he connects. That's about how Michigan State looked in 2018, 2019.
There you go.
Jackson White up to 6 on a pair of threes.
Don DeLeo standing there like he's Tom Izzo.
And it's 31-17, a football score. Turner trying to get around Mamone, uses the screen, floats it up and in, so that time Turner able to get the teardrop to fall and makes it 31-19.
He's got all 6 for the Hornets in this quarter.
Nearing his season average, he's up to 12. Oh man, White left wide open. Good recovery from Brown. Can't leave a sharpshooter like White that wide open. Mamone, he's left alone. Too strong. Rebound tipped, and another offensive board for Kingwood. Deutsch to Mamone, pump fakes on the pass. Finds Deutsch again, Mamone gets it back. He's open, and again it hits the heel. Kingwood fighting for the rebound, but Darlin's able to take it away that time. Hamilton West in need of a scoring run, trailing by 12 with 3:15 to play here in the third. Bradshaw, who's got 4, all those coming in the first quarter, trying to do it all by himself. Enriquez, the offensive rebound, counted in a foul.
Yeah, Enriquez being heard from.
Elijah Enriquez, his first points of the season, and he'll step to the stripe for one more. While he heads to the line, do not forget, if you miss any of today's action, you can read all about it in tomorrow's edition of the Trentonian. For your complete local and national news 7 days a week, it's the Trentonian or online at Trentonian.com. The only newspaper serving Bucks, Burlington, and Mercer County 7 days a week, it's the Trentonian. Elijah Enriquez at the line for one more. A couple of aggressive dribbles, can't convert on the free throw. It remains a 10-point game.
Yeah, it was like he's trying to break the floor.
Here's a three from Boswell, and he strokes it. Great answer, James Boswell, the 8th Ram to find the score sheet, and it's 34-21. And a foul in the backcourt committed by Mamone. He's looking over at the official like, what did I do? It's a 3rd team foul going against Hightstown.
That's a 5th 3 for Hamilton now. I'm sorry, for Hightstown. And I don't know how long until Hamilton can keep hanging in this zone.
That was after they couldn't buy a bucket early on. Bradshaw, the penetration, gets blocked inside by White. He's doing it all here in the 3rd.
He sure is.
Hightstown will slow it down, nursing a 13-point advantage. Mamone and Deutsch, we saw this in the first half. They play catch. Mamone's got it back. And right on back to Chase Deutsch, the 6-foot senior. He's got 5 points in this one. Cross court skip to Boswell, and Mamone's got it back now. Deutsch finds the open man, can't do that. White can't make them pay though. Rebound tipped and taken by Williams and knocked out of bounds.
Yeah, they've been getting they've been making threes, but they've been getting some open looks, and they've been missing them too.
See, neither of these teams really leave their guys on the bench for too long as Jason Whitlock checks back in. Here's the press, tough spot for Bradshaw. He's in the corner, finds Turner, who gets fouled by Mamone. Man, they're calling this tightly here in the 3rd.
Yeah, I don't know about that one.
It's the 2nd time in as many minutes that Caden Mamone has not been happy with the officials.
Yeah, he kind of had his legs up in the air. His arms up in the air, and it just seemed like he brushed past them, but whatever.
The timeout call, 2:05 to play here in the 3rd. And I'll remind you, Mercer County, have you heard the news? You heard it earlier, but you'll hear it again now. Kaufman's Printing now offers same-day services on most orders. Posters, banners, t-shirts, sport uniforms, and more. Mention WBCB Sports and get 10% off your orders. Contact Kaufman's Printing at info@kaufmansprinting.com. That's info@kaufmansprinting.com. And the Hamilton Township Division of Health offers a variety of free services to keep you and your community healthy. It's important for everyone to stay up to date on recommended vaccines. Whether you or a loved one needs an annual flu shot, COVID-19 vaccine, or pneumonia shot, Hamilton's Division of Health is ready to help. For families that may be underinsured or uninsured, the division offers free routine vaccinations for children. Most residents in Mercer County are also able to take advantage of the free and confidential STI and HIV testing clinic. The staff at the Hamilton Township Division of Health are experienced and proud to serve the Hamilton community. Visit hamiltonnj.com/health for more information, services, and upcoming clinics and eligibility. Back to action here, 2 minutes to go in the 3rd, 34-21 Hightstown. Hamilton West, they've led by as many as 6, facing their largest deficit, and Bradshaw can't hit on the mid-range jumper. Bradshaw, he's been unafraid to shoot it throughout this game. Still stuck on 4 points.
Yeah, he's had a rough, he made his first basket of the night, missed his last 7 shots.
Deutsch backdoor feed to Whitlock. He wanted to slam it, instead takes the easier route and puts Hightstown on top by 15 as they're starting to pull away.
That was he just thread the needle on that pass. Did Deutsch, very nicely done.
Whitlock and Deutsch, they've combined for just 9. They combined for 37 on Tuesday, but it hasn't mattered so far, 36-21. Bradshaw was open, won't shoot it. Darlin will, and he doesn't get the roll. They'll call the foul on Radoslovich.
Well, if you're Hightstown, you don't want to be known as just two scorers. You want to show that you have other people that can score. And they're doing that tonight. They're spread out all over the score sheet.
Okay, they've got Jackson White with 6. Mamone and Deutsch each have 5. Saar, Davis, and Whitlock all with 4. 8 different players have scored.
Conversely, 4 different Hornets have scored.
Mamone to White, now Deutsch. Works around a screen. Finds an open Jackson White. That's off to the left. Another offensive rebound for Hightstown. That's been a major story, is a reason why they've been able to explode out to this advantage the last 2 quarters.
Yeah, absolutely. Yep. Yeah, Hamilton has had a little bit of a rebound edge to start the game, and Hightstown's been really making it a point to hammer the boards in these last 2 quarters.
30-second timeout called by Don DeLeo. And if you're looking for a loving pet to add to your family, consider visiting the Hamilton Township Animal Shelter at 2100 Sylvan Avenue. The experienced shelter staff will do their best to match you with a companion that's a good fit for you and your family and lifestyle. The shelter has cats and dogs available, and sometimes smaller pets like rabbits, birds, and reptiles. Not ready to adopt but want to help the animals? There are volunteer and fostering opportunities available. The Hamilton Animal Shelter is open Monday through Saturday, 10:30 to 3:30, Thursdays till 7, and closed on Sundays. View their adoptable pets at hamiltonnj.com/animal shelter, and also learn about volunteer and foster programs. That's hamiltonnj.com/animal shelter. The shelter is at 2100 Sylvan Avenue, off South Olden Avenue. Back to action, 39.4 seconds left, and Hightstown ball in no particular hurry, up by 15. Seen guys like Christian Kingwood and Caden Mamone be able to crash the offensive glass, even as some of the little guys. Able to get second and even third opportunities for this Hightstown team. Trying to get it to Whitlock in the middle of this zone. That continues to be denied. And now Whitlock goes to the corner.
Well, I think right now they're just trying to play catch. They're waiting for the clock to run down.
Whitlock now in the near corner, as I think you're right, Fish. Hightstown just content to hold for one.
Time to run it. 5 seconds.
Looking to extend this lead. Whitlock on the drive, up and under, layup, gets blocked inside by Enriquez.
That didn't work out well.
And so the third quarter runs out. 36-21 your score, 24 minutes down, just 8 to go. Hamilton West in need of a comeback if they want to pick up their first win. Hightstown looking to go over 500 on the other side of this break here on WBCB.
Capital Health's primary care network continues to grow, bringing its extensive option of locations to your neighborhood. Whether you're scheduling a wellness checkup or not feeling well, advanced medicine starts with a Capital Health primary care doctor at locations near you in Mercer, Bucks, and Burlington counties. To find a Capital Health primary care location that's convenient for you, visit capitalmedicalgroup.org. That's capitalmedicalgroup.org. Hi, I'm Merrill Reese. Kessel Dermatology has a highly rated and award-winning dermatology team with over 130 years of collective clinical experience. They've been voted as the region's best dermatologist and doctor for 20 consecutive years. Over 1,500 five-star reviews from satisfied patients. Take care of your skin. Schedule an appointment with Kessel Dermatology.
Haldeman Subaru's new state-of-the-art showroom is now open on Route 130 in Robbinsville. This beautiful new showroom and Subaru service facility is the region's finest and most modern Subaru dealership. For a complete line of one of the most popular and dependable cars on the market, visit Haldeman Subaru in Robbinsville. Haldeman Subaru sales and service now at 1207 Route 130 in Robbinsville, and Haldeman Ford still proudly serving you on Route 33 in Hamilton. A name you can trust for honesty and integrity and the backbone of our community for the last 40 years.
Well, you talk about a difference in the way these offenses are. Hightstown with 8 players that have between 3 and 6 points. And Hamilton with just 4 players scoring, and the leader with 12 in Turner.
All players on the court right now for Hightstown have scored at least once as they hold this 15-point lead. Mamone into the middle of the zone with Saar, turnaround, tough shot, and he doesn't get the roll. Well, Hamilton West, they need to be pretty much perfect from here on out.
Yep.
They're looking for win number 1 on this young season. Not right there, though. Turner with the turnover. Deutsch the other way in transition. Steps around Bradshaw. Too strong that time. Rebound tipped around, taken off the floor by Enriquez, and then he gets fouled in the backcourt. A lot of fouls coming about 90 feet from the basket in this game. It's been a fight for really all of these rebounds, as Hightstown has won most of those battles, but give Hamilton West credit. They've been battling underneath really this entire game.
They always play hard. I mean, you know, whatever you say about Hamilton West, they always play hard.
And I think when you're a young team, too, again, 8 of 12 players are underclassmen. That's the way you have to do it. You have to be scrappy, and you have to kind of be that annoying team in the division. Here's Bradshaw knifing through traffic and getting the roll.
Good for Bradshaw. He had a rough run there. Finally able to end it after missing 3 straight, or 7 straight.
He's up to 6 points, which is second on the team to Turner, who's got 12. Saar out to Boswell. They'll reset it. Saar now from the free throw line. Off the heel. Rebound tip. Boswell tracks it down. Whitlock knifes through 2 defenders. Can't get that roll. Rebound again taken inside by Hightstown and Deutsch. And then him and Turner get tied up. And the possession arrow is with Hamilton West. So the Rams haven't been able to score here in the fourth quarter. But if you're Hamilton West, you got to be able to grab some of these rebounds, especially trying to make a comeback, because even though the Rams have been held off the score sheet, they continue to get possession and continue to run the clock down.
Yeah. I tell you, Hightstown had a really solid third quarter. They shot 6 for 13 from the field and did not commit a turnover. And they defending, I mean, the Hornets haven't hit double figures in a quarter yet this game. 8, 5, and 8.
That time, and Tony Darlin had to relace his sneakers. Back to action in a 13-point ball game, 6-10, all that remain. Turner directing traffic, gets the screen. They run the pick and roll to Enriquez, who can't finish. One and done. Whitlock cleans the glass.
7 boards for Whitlock now.
Saar gets around Enriquez and lays it in. Nicholas Saar up to 6 points, all coming out of halftime. Cross court skip to an open man. That's Carell Miller. Another 3 that's left short. Whitlock the rebound, and the baseball pass that gets intercepted. We've got all kinds of sports going on right now. Turner the deep 2. That's off the rim. Enriquez the offensive rebound, and he gets fouled. Second trip to the line for Elijah Enriquez. He's 0 for 1. He's got 2 points.
See if he dribbles that ball with that intensity that he did the first time.
Yeah, like you mentioned, he was trying to break the hardwood, it seemed, with some of those dribbles.
That's the 4th foul on Nicholas Saar. So he'll have a seat for a while. And now we have a timeout.
Gives me a chance to remind you that the Italian People's Bakery is proud to support high school sports on the WBCB Sports Network. Visit them at their signature location at 63 Butler Street for the finest rolls, deli meats, and pastries. Drive by to smell that homemade bread made daily or have them cater your next party or affair. The Italian People's Bakery on 63 Butler Street is a place to go for the best hoagies on Sunday afternoon and the finest dessert trays for your special get-together. Visit them once again at 63 Butler Street in Chambersburg, the Italian People's Bakery since 1936. Today's game is brought to you as a public service for the Hightstown community by Simplicity Funeral and Cremation Services at Glacken Chapel, 136 Morrison Avenue in Hightstown. Simplicity Funeral and Cremation Services at Glacken Chapel provides personalized planning during your loved one's time of need for a dignified and simplified service. Simplicity Funeral Home and Cremation Services has served the needs of over 50,000 families and is proud to serve the communities of Hightstown, East Windsor, Monroe, and Greater Mercer County. Simplicity Funeral and Cremation Services at Glacken Chapel on 136 Morrison Avenue in Hightstown. You can call 609-448-1801. That's 609-448-1801, available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
Hey, we talked about the way Hightstown's controlling the boards. They now have a 34-19 advantage in rebounding tonight.
And many of those coming on the offensive glass as well.
Right. Yeah, they've been getting that second, sometimes third chances.
Enrique has a chance to chisel into this deficit. Man, he almost got the bounce right there as that one brought rain off the heel.
There's that harsh dribble.
That poor floor. Enriquez, that time he did get the roll.
Everybody's got a different way of getting comfortable before they shoot a foul shot.
That is one of the more interesting free throw routines I have seen, though.
Yeah, I like it.
Whitlock might have got away with a walk. That was out of bounds. Last touch by Kingwood. And so quick possession, Hamilton West gets the ball back down 14.
3 early turnovers in this quarter for Hightstown. They come out a little sloppy here.
They've only scored 2 points in the first nearly 3 minutes.
Yeah, you're trying to protect the lead. You don't want to get the ball back over.
Bradshaw spinning and defers back out to Turner. He'll direct traffic. Turner with Whitlock on him, another mismatch. Wants a screen, won't use it. Turner inside, kicks it back out to Bradshaw. They need it, and they got it. Nakai Bradshaw up to 9. That was his first triple. It's an 11-point game.
Yeah, Bradshaw, he's a freshman. You know, confidence has a lot.
Whitlock answers back with a mid-range J, 40-27.
Every time Hightstown is needed to get a basket to stem off any kind of start of a run, they've seemed to get it.
It's a sign of a really good team being able to quell any momentum for their opponent.
Yeah.
Turner with the handles, try to feed it down low, that's taken away, out and running. Deutsch to Whitlock, will he jam it? He wanted to, and again he laid it up and in.
He was in too deep to try to jam it.
So we've seen him miss a dunk and now want to dunk it twice and instead just convert on layups.
Well, he doesn't have a double-double, but he's an 8-and-8 man, Whitlock. 8 points, 8 rebounds.
And still 3:50 to play. Bradshaw, whose 3 a moment ago, seemed to give Hamilton West some momentum, and that's been quickly wiped away. And you got Dondoleo about quarter of the way out on the floor, imploring his defense right here. Turner drives in and gets fouled. They'll call it on the shot. It'll send Sean Turner to the charity strike.
Yeah, and if they make these free throws, let's see if Hamilton starts to put some full court pressure on. You want to try to get some turnovers and get the ball back quick here. Another another timeout.
Comes with 3s strewn across the fourth quarter clock in a 15-point game. A game today that's brought to you by the Hamilton Township Education Association, who would like to take this opportunity to wish all of our students the best of luck this school term. We're proud to support you. This message brought to you by the Hamilton Township Education Association. And don't forget, if you miss any of today's action, you can read all about it in tomorrow's edition of the Trentonian. For your complete local and national news 7 days a week, it's the Trentonian, or online at trentonian.com. The only newspaper serving Bucks, Burlington, and Mercer County 7 days a week, it's the Trentonian. Mercer County, have you heard the news? Kaufman's Printing now offers same-day services on most orders. Posters, banners, t-shirts, sport uniforms, and more. Mention WBCB Sports and get 10% off your orders. Contact Kaufman's Printing at info@kaufmansprinting.com. That's info@kaufmansprinting.com. Haldeman Subaru's new state-of-the-art showroom is now open on Route 130 in Robbinsville. This beautiful new showroom and Subaru service facility is the region's finest and most modern Subaru dealership. For a complete line of one of the most popular and dependable cars on the market, visit Haldeman Subaru in Robbinsville. Haldeman Subaru sales and service now at 1207 Route 130 in Robbinsville, and Haldeman Ford still proudly serving you on Route 33 in Hamilton. Haldeman, a name you can trust for honesty and integrity and the backbone of our community for the last 40 years.
Hornets, number 2, Sean Turner.
Sean Turner at the line for a pair. He's got a game-high 12 points.
Got to make these.
5'11" sophomore, no good. The first one hops out.
You really can't afford to miss any foul. You can't afford to miss anything now.
Rattles home the second, cuts the deficit to 14, another football score. Hamilton West, they back off with some of the pressure and allow Hightstown easily into the front court, and a timeout now will be used by Dondoleo.
These guys aren't getting gypped out of their timeouts, that's for sure.
No, they're not. Just wants to make sure, I guess, his entire squad is on the same page as they try to close out their second win of the season.
Right.
Today's game is brought to you as a public service for the Hightstown community by Simplicity Funeral and Cremation Services at Glacken Chapel, 136 Morrison Avenue in Hightstown. Simplicity Funeral and Cremation Services at Glacken Chapel provides personalized planning during your loved one's time of need for a dignified and simplified service. Simplicity Funeral Home and Cremation Services has served the needs of over 50,000 families and is proud to serve the communities of Hightstown, East Windsor, Monroe, and Greater Mercer County. Simplicity Funeral and Cremation Services at Glacken Chapel, 136 Morrison Avenue in Hightstown. Call 609-448-1801. That's 609-448-1801. Available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week to serve you. So 42-28, Hightstown, or Hamilton West, they were able to get out to that quick 8-2 lead, Fish, and since then it's really been all Rams.
Yeah, it's been all Rams. They took control with that 16-2 run to start the second quarter, and been double-digit lead ever since. And you know, Hamilton has rarely put together where they've scored in 2 consecutive possessions.
Here's Whitlock, gets around one man, gets bumped, gets fouled, he'll shoot 2. Jason Whitlock, a little bit of a quieter game, at least by his standards tonight. 25 points his last time out. He's got 8 on the day so far. Shoots the free throws at 55.6%.
Yeah, but he's had a nice solid game though.
First one up, that rattles off the iron. Hightstown as a team entered this game shooting just over 61% from the line through their first 2. Carell Miller back in for the Hornets. And Antony Darlin, he'll take a seat.
I'm a little surprised Hightstown went right to the basket. I thought they might try to hold the ball a little bit, run down that clock.
So Whitlock can't hit on either free throw, and nearly coming up with a turnover, and we've got a foul. Goes against Boswell as he was the one who nearly took it away.
Neither team in the penalties just yet.
Actually, I think they're going to get Hamilton West for that one. They'll call Bradshaw for the foul, so that's Hamilton West's second of the fourth quarter. Just not what you want to do as you're trying to complete a comeback. Obviously, kind of a far-fetched idea now, but
Right,
Hamilton West, they've had the turnover problems really from the opening tip. Davis, he's left alone, but just trying to bleed clock. He'll reset it back out to Boswell. Hightstown in reach of being over 500 for the first time here in 2024-2025. They'll meet Middletown North on Sunday, and then on December 27th, they've got a rematch with East Brunswick. And another foul going against the Hornets right here.
Number 3, his second and the team's third.
Antony Darlin. Apologies for calling him Darlin Antony earlier.
Mamone, who's got 5 points, gets fouled. Caden Mamone, he scored the first 5 points of that second quarter, and that's really what unlocked things for this Rams offense. Ever since then, they've looked much more confident after scoring just 2 through the opening 8 minutes.
Yep. Yeah, when you have a good team, it doesn't take them much to get on a roll. You know, you just have that one guy that hit a bucket for you or something like that, and everything just starts to fall into place.
Deutsch into Davis. He gets tied up, and they call a jump ball. Good job there by the freshman Daz Williams. Possession error is with Hightstown, however. And so Nick Starr and his 4 fouls will check back in. Hightstown just looking to close this one out, make it back-to-back W's.
Turnover.
Yeah, Whitlock couldn't handle that pass as it was Darlin in coverage. Hightstown a little sloppy here in the fourth quarter, but they've been able to keep the Hornets at arm's length basically the entire way through.
That's their 4th turnover in the quarter.
Bradshaw thinking about a 3, thinks better of it. Turner's got it now, more zone defense deployed. Bradshaw hop step into the lane, Whitlock goes up in the air. Bradshaw can't finish, has his own miss, rips it away, gets fouled on the floor. And that'll put Hightstown at the limit.
Well, they had the rebound and good hustle by. Who ripped that away? Is that Bradshaw?
Yeah, Bradshaw was the one who collected his own miss right there.
Some noise, Hornet fans.
Turner looking for a teammate into Williams up top. Turner's got it back. Again, thought about a three. Just 2 minutes to go. 42-28. Turner dances his way around Mamone. Gets around Whitlock, but did it with too many steps.
Got to get shots up quicker than that when you're down 14. Oh.
Miscommunication right there, and Whitlock fortunately saves it for Hightstown and turns it right over.
Man.
A little messy these last two possessions.
Absolutely.
There goes Turner barreling into the defender and an offensive foul. So James Boswell was the one who took that.
Yeah, this last 3.5 minutes has taken forever to play, and the quality of play has just crumbled.
You can't imagine either head coach is happy with the way that these two teams are coming down the stretch.
No, not in the least.
Saar to Deutsch, and they break the token press. Boswell thinking about a three, and now Hightstown just going to look to bleed more clock, you would think. Boswell again with the pump fake.
And Hamilton figuring they're down too much to start fouling. They'll just try to get a steal if they can. Oh, taking a shot.
A good look, too. Saar can't convert. Rebound batted out to Mamone, and another offensive rebound for the Rams. Part of the reason they've just been able to salt this one away. Hamilton West electing not to foul. Saar might have got away with a walk. His floater in the lane, no good. Another O-board. Whitlock just throws it at the glass. He's got it back and a fourth chance. Whitlock can't hit again. Rebound tipped up and in. Kind of punched on through by Deutsch.
Well, again, they just pounded the glass.
Bradshaw right to the rack, can't hit. In transition now, it's Mamone, one-on-one. His layup up and good. Just like that, an 18-point lead, largest of the game for the Rams, just 36 seconds left. Turner, the crossover move. Bradshaw, little head fake. Has an open man, instead elects to take a difficult step back, and he puts it through.
I'm sorry, who was that?
It was Nakai Bradshaw right there, going into double figures with 11.
Yeah, 13 for Turner, 11 for Bradshaw.
And just 8 seconds left. Mamone to Saar, down low. It's Whitlock, and he wanted to dunk it for the exclamation. Again, just lays it up and in. And that's how this one comes to an end. 48-30 your final score. Hightstown with the win over Hamilton West. They improve to 2-1. The Hornets, they fall to 0-3.
And hey, look at the rebounding total in this game. You'll see 39-21. Hightstown controlled the boards, and Whitlock with that last bucket gave him a double-double, 10 points and 10 rebounds. And Hightstown will take it. They had two really good quarters, one really bad quarter, and one so-so quarter, and controlled this game for most of the game after that first quarter.
As a result, Jason Whitlock, he's going to be our Italian People's Bakery player of the game. Stay tuned for that interview coming up next here on WBCB.
Hi, I'm Sean Spiller, president of the New Jersey Education Association. On behalf of the 200,000 educators in all of our public schools, we wish all of our student athletes the very best luck in today's competition. We would also like to recognize the students in our public schools who participate in extracurricular activities, like the school play, robotics class, or the marching band. New Jersey schools are #1 in the nation. When parents, schools, and educators work together, our students are the winners. New Jersey Education Association supports our great public schools.
Hi, this is Dr. Rocco, Superintendent of Hamilton Township School District, wishing our student athletes a fantastic season and all of our students a wonderful school year.
Hi, Merrill Reese reminding you to come back home to traditional Italian cuisine at the Revere Restaurant, 802 River Road in Ewing Township. You'll always feel welcome at the Revere. It's like stepping back in time where you'll feel like you're dining in South Philly or New York's Little Italy. Start your meal with complimentary Hoboken bread. Choose from a menu featuring fresh seafood dishes, succulent steaks and chops, or homemade pasta dishes. You can even eat at the bar. The Revere is open 7 days for lunch and dinner. Private room available for special affairs, plus catering. For reservations, call 609-882-6365. That's 609-882-6365. Come home to traditional Italian cuisine. The Revere Restaurant, 802 River Road, Ewing Township. 1490 WBCB Levittown and Trenton, and video stream live at WBCBsports.com. Your home for the best local sports in Bucks and Mercer counties.
Welcome back to Hamilton West. I'm here with our Italian People's Bakery player of the game, Jason Whitlock. Jason, 10 points, 10 rebounds. You guys go over 500. Didn't start out that well for you guys, obviously down 8-2 after the first. What was coach saying in that second quarter huddle as you guys came out and really exploded there in the second?
We just had to lock in, mentally. We weren't there from the start, so the second half we had to go over our film, look over our stats of the other team and lock in.
10 points, 10 rebounds. You get your first double-double of the season. Obviously 6'6", taller than a bunch of the guys you're playing against. I mean, how does it feel just to be able to use that height to your advantage?
Feels good. The first half I wasn't really crashing the boards. Second half I got there, and then we started to turn up, and we won, obviously. So it was great.
Of course, high expectations on this team this season. You've got Brett Carter coming back in a few weeks. You at 6'6", him at 6'9". Just how excited are you to get to play with him in a few weeks?
I can't wait. It's coming soon. We're counting down the days, and he's a big key to our team, so can't wait.
Well, Jason, thank you so much for joining us, and good luck the rest of the way. Congratulations.
Thank you.
That was our Italian People's Bakery player of the game, Jason Whitlock. 10 points and 10 rebounds as Hightstown picks up the 48-30 win over Hamilton West. We'll throw it to break one more time. Be back to wrap it up right after this on WBCB.
1490 WBCB Levittown and Trenton, and video stream live at WBCBsports.com. Your home for the best local sports in Bucks and Mercer counties.
Welcome back. 48-30. Hightstown gets the win over Hamilton West to improve to 2-1. Thank you all for listening, or for watching as well. Today's game was brought to you by the Revere Restaurant, Team Toyota, Saul Funeral Homes, the Capital Health System, Kessel Dermatology, the New Jersey Education Association, the Hamilton Township School District, Simplicity Funeral Home, the Italian People's Bakery, the Hamilton Township Education Association, the Trentonian, Kaufman Printing, the Hamilton Township Division of Health, Hyundai of Trenton, the Hamilton Township Animal Shelter, Haldeman Ford Subaru, Blend Restaurant, and Mako of Ewing. One more time now for the entire crew. For my color commentator, Rich Fisher, Darnell Turner working the camera, and Brianne O'Neill produced today's stream. My name's Jordan Hirsch, saying thank you for watching, and have a great night, everybody.